Hi, good morning students. Hope you are all doing well. And in this video, I am going to continue the story. Every success story is also a story of great failures. So, I am going to read the passage. Please hoping everyone understanding it very carefully. Okay? Next. Setbacks are inevitable in life. A setback can act as a driving force and also teach us humility. You know something? Today we are going to learn about setback. So setback, don't get any confusion. Setback nothing but failure. So failures are very inevitable in everyone's life. Inevitable means certain to happen. So every time, whenever we start to work, definitely we will see before success definitely number of failures. So those we call setbacks. So setbacks are happens in everyone's lives very frequently. But setback, how it plays its role in everyone's life like a driving force. And also it teaches humility. So humility means low view. So basically, if we have a high view, definitely we become success in our life. There is no more doubt about that. And if we have a low view, definitely we lose number of great things what we can do in our life. So we should not do that. But what we have to do? In grief, you will find courage and faith to overcome the setback. So, how we can overcome a setback? Very easily, with the help of courage and faith. Because of these two qualities, if we have in ourselves, definitely we can overcome the setback. So, we should not worry with the setback. So, setbacks not only happening in your life, not only happening in my life, setbacks are happening in everyone's life. That's why we should not stop to do work when we get a setback in that. So that I would like to tell you. And also we need to learn to become victors, not victims. So we have to learn one more thing, that is to become victors. So always how we think about us always only to become a success. So always we try to be a victor but not a victim. Victim means losing confidence and taking hard tensions. So all this kind of. So we should not feel like that. We should always try to be a victor. So how it is possible? Only with our hard work. So what I would like to tell you one more thing. We have to maintain courage and faith on ourselves. So we don't need to believe others. So before going to believe others, we should trust ourselves mostly and more than others. But what we are doing right now, we are just trusting others and we are not at all keeping any faith on ourselves. But you have to learn, you should keep faith on yourself first, then only you keep faith on anybody. So you are the only one to do favors to yourself. So that's very important to know that from yourself. Okay? And fear and doubt short circuit the mind. So basically as a human being we can get number of doubts. So the work which we are going to do, definitely we will get number of doubts on that work. That is fair, of course, that is correct. But what we lose, what we lost with the doubts and fear. So some people are getting fear to do any work. But if I give you a work to you, definitely you will get first of all, how can I do this? How can I do this? I don't know about this work, even a little idea. So how can I start? How can I conclude it? So because of these ideas, you are just getting fear and doubt in yourself. But these two qualities definitely short circuit your mind. So our mind should be always fresh. So nothing is difficult in the world, my dear students. Everything is possible and everything is easy. But we should just put our efforts to solve and achieve that work. Then only it turns very easy for us to do. So, but number of students who doesn't know about this, they are getting fears and doubts. Because of that, they are getting short circuit into their mind. That's why they are not concluding it very perfectly. So that I would like to teach you. So we should not get any fear and doubt because the two qualities short circuit the mind. And ask yourself after every setback, what did I learn from this experience? Only then you will be able to turn stumbling block into a stepping stone. So in this passage, ask yourself after every setback. So whenever you get a failure in your life, then immediately you start to ask yourself, why did I get this setback? Why did I get this failure? So where I did wrong in this work? So why it happened to me? Because what did I learn from this experience? Then immediately whenever you get a setback, so how you realize it about yourself? What kind of experience you experienced with that setback? You should ask this kind of all questions to yourself. Only then you will be able to turn stumbling block into a stepping stone. So already everybody knows that one word in language, that is every failure is a stepping stone to success. So we should make them every setback also the path of the success. Okay. The motivation to succeed comes from the burning desire to achieve a purpose. So basically, where we get motivation to achieve a work? From the burning desire. So where we get motivation from the achievement? Only from the burning desire. So if we have a burning desire, we can definitely get some motivation. So that is next. Napoleon Hill wrote. So Napoleon Hill is a writer, he is an author. So he wrote, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. So basically, how the man think about, how the man start about the work. So what the man minds conceived and what the man is believing, that things only the mind can achieve. The mind can achieve. How we are thinking in our brain, how we are taking decisions, how we are behaving, how we are putting our efforts. So all definitely in the presence of mind we can do all these works. So how our mind is thinking, that things only mind can achieve. So other things won't achieve. So that is very important. This line written by the great author, that is none other than Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill. It is very important to remember, my dears. Next. A young man asked Socrates the secret to success. So Socrates sir. So Socrates sir is a great philosopher in the world. Of course, maybe you know or not know, I don't know. But he is a great philosopher. So one day a young man met Socrates sir, and the young man asked to Socrates sir, what is the secret of success? What is the secret of success? Socrates sir told the young man to meet him near the river the next morning. Then after receiving the question from the young man, the Socrates sir told him to meet him at the river in the next morning. Okay, my young boy, you asked an extraordinary question. I can definitely happy with your question, and you just meet me in the morning tomorrow at the river. So immediately, what happened next? They met. So how they talked in the same manner in the next morning, they met at the river. Socrates asked the young man to walk with him toward the river when the water got up to their neck. So after they met at the river, Socrates sir asked the young man to walk into the water, towards the water along with him. So as usual, according to Socrates' word, the young man did how he said. So what he said, he followed. So because the young man obeyed Socrates sir. Okay. So they walked towards the water until they got up water at their neck. So what will happen then? Let us see here. Socrates sir took the young man by surprising and dumped him into the water. The boy struggled to get out, but Socrates sir was strong and kept him there until the boy started turning blue. So immediately when they got up water until at their neck, immediately Socrates sir suddenly, with the great surprising, he took the young man's neck and dumped into the water. And the young man also tried and struggled a lot to relieve from the Socrates sir's hand. But Socrates sir is very strong and young. So because of that, he held him into the water until the young man turned into blue. So into blue means actually the man almost losing hope to get relief from his hand. So it is what I would like to teach you in this video, my dear students, and hoping you can definitely take a well practice on this, and we'll meet again in our next video. Until then, everyone, keep smiling and be happy and take a well practice. Okay, see you then, and thanks for watching this video.